Original Riders Tournament is what we will be doing next in the Tokyo Challenge, and where I have got some changes to do to this thing customization wise before we get on with that. So first and foremost, performance doesn't need changing. We've got all the upgrades on we can fit, and I think I'm going to start off by changing the rider. Oh yeah, that one's Phil. Okay, anyway. So, I think for this one, I'm going to... let's use Maria. And I think... you know what, yeah. Because I haven't used Maria yet, I might as well use her now. And... rims, I'll keep those the same. Tyres, I'll keep the same. Just looked at the rims. I'll keep that exhaust on as carbon fibre. Yeah, I'll keep that the same. So the body does not need changing. I will, however, change the colour of the bike. I'll change it to metallic, and I... we'll make this thing... I really like that shade of red. I actually want to use it. You know what, yeah, I'll use this shade of red, because I just like it that much. Sure, I'll make the window tint green. And as well the exhaust. You know what? Just to give this thing some personality, I'll make the exhaust pink. Or try to make it pink. Yeah, close enough. And as for the neon... well, I will change that to... sure, let's make it blue. And now give it level 3 flashing. And nitrous. Yeah, just because I'm trying to give this thing a distinct personality. I'll keep the trim the same, it doesn't really change that much. And, well, the HUD display is fine, so anything I really need to change now is the vinyl, because I've used this one already. So let's use... yeah, I'll use this one. And the colour I'll choose... let's make this one... let's make it... let's make it... and no, I won't choose black and yellow. Sure. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And now for the license plate, I'll keep that the same. Alrighty. I think that's pretty much everything now. Since I have spent the last 4 minutes making a few tweaks here and there for my Kawasaki Ninja. I chose the colour red because, well, I just immediately fell for the shade of red.
Speedway hooked you up, friend.
I just wanted to use this one because I just fell for the shade of red immediately. And I just liked it so much that I figured I just had to use it. Sure, some of you may call this favoritism, but truth is, I know a good looking shade of red when I see one. And since it is wet, that means there is going to be chaos. But we shall wait and see. Hopefully, I can get this bike in my garage, and I have not hit the vehicle cap yet, from what I know. But if we have, then well, I'll basically just purchase the friggin' Kawasaki prize by default. Oh yeah, I forgot to read the description. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I don't have to do this for every single event. I figure to those of you who know this event already, you probably don't need me to read the description for you. You can pretty much do it in your own time. Well, at least it's going to be dry this time, unlike last time when it was basically just pissing it down, literally. Yeah, basically, I did well in the first race, but then once I got to the next race, well, basically, my race ended before I really got going because, well, I took the jump in the second race, and well, what happened was I landed in the drink, which basically means I drowned and I died. And because of that, well, basically, it was because of that my run basically ended before it could actually get going. And in all honesty, that was what basically kicked me off. But anyway. We'll see how we go. Hopefully this time around we can do better than what I did last time. I was honestly amazed to say that last time I did not even have to restart a single time in the previous tournament. Oh god. Anyway. Moving on. Race results, they're just race results. I don't really care for those.
Ah, I taught you well, friend. Very well.
You taught me well enough. But as to how well exactly, well, that just depends. I really should have turned my phone notifications off before getting on with this, because I just heard my notification sound effect. Anyway. On now to race 2, and where I'm going to make damn sure I do not make the same mistake I did last time. I'm not going to take the jump this time, because last time I landed in the drink. And as you just saw there, 2 riders have already died. So basically they immediately DNF'd because they took the jump and because they could not control their bikes on landing. Which in all honesty makes it easier for me because I obviously made the right decision by avoiding the ramp. And had I not, well, it's needless to say that much worse would have followed. I don't know if it's possible for the AI to DNF, but it's definitely possible for the player to DNF. I know that for sure. Basically, if you fall in the water, then well, basically, you're out of it and you're dead. Anyway, avoiding the ramp because I have to, and staying on track successfully this time, and not being hit by any cars along the way. And someone has again landed in the water, although unfortunately they reset. I'm going to assume resets are possible, but you probably need a cheat code for that to be the case. I don't think it is possible for the player to reset and get back on the track, but if it is, then I would certainly be interested to find out what the code is. And I hit a car. That's just the natural order of things, basically, from time to time. And using nitrous, got a clear road ahead of me, and no traffic whatsoever. That was a perfect finish. And I won in the end by 3.1 seconds over Kenta. And everyone finished, in spite of nearly all of us landing in the drink.
Alright, friend, don't be getting no big head now. Keep your feet on the ground.
Tomoya, I always keep my feet on the ground. Alright, final race. 2 wins to me, now we are doing columns. Hopefully this is where I will finish this tournament, and then I will have just 3 tournaments to go. We'll see how we go. Unfortunately, however, this race is also a wet race. Fortunately, however, I do have an 8-point lead heading into this. On my Kawasaki Ninja, I have an 8-point lead heading into the 3rd and final race of this tournament. And hopefully things will go well, as long as I don't crash too much. It was raining in that one part of the mall, I think. But anyway, I am on the brakes. And using zone again, and I undershot the corner, but able to prevent further catastrophe whilst I was at it. And taking this route because I have to. And I miss it. Oh, there goes my one shot at winning. But in all honesty, I think I'm okay with it. Can I manage to keep myself in contention here? We'll wait and see. Ooh, got a good run, got a good run, got a good run. Yes! Win first try, baby! In race 3. Over Rio, Corey, Masato, and Kanta. 24 points to me, 12 points to Corey, 11 points to Rio, and we had a tie for 4th between Kanta and Masato. Kanta getting the tiebreaker of the 2, I might add.
You must be rolling in money, friend.
Honestly, Tomoya, I actually agree with that, because I have nearly $850,000 in my pocket. And to put it simply, well, that's a lot. Anyway. Race is done. I've done it with my multicoloured Kawasaki Ninja, and now we have just 3 tournaments to go. So I think it's fair to say things at the moment are currently going extremely well. Because I think that's now the first 2 tournaments I've done, and I've already got... Oh. Yeah, I want to restart that replay because I forgot to turn off the details. I'll do it this time. Yeah. I'm honestly amazed to say that I actually did manage to win that race in the end. I can definitely say there have been plenty of moments in this where I've literally come back to win right at the last second. When I thought for sure my chances of winning were dead, I basically brought him back again. Because it is fair to say that I have no doubt been using bad fast vehicles to prove that. And I think it's fair to say that since I have now won a Ducati, I can definitely say I feel like a worthy rider. I just hope I haven't hit the garage cap. Yeah, by the way, if you do manage to hit the garage cap for 30 vehicles, then basically, instead of winning the vehicle you would normally win, you basically win cash. That's more or less what you do if you hit the garage cap. That's just the way it is. You basically win a fat stack of cash instead of the vehicle itself, unless you have enough room to squeeze the vehicle into your garage. Still, I can definitely say there had to be a multitude of factors for me to actually pull that off. But anyway, let's move on now. I can definitely say vehicle designs back then were easily a lot better compared to what they are now. They were definitely diverse, to say the least. But anyway, there we go. And I haven't won any extra money, so I think what that means is I do have the bike in my garage, and we are now 89% complete with the game, as we have just 3 tournaments to go. The Big Players Tournament, the By Invitation Only Tournament, and, last but not least, the Imperial Palace Tournament, which will also be our last tournament. Anyway, let's go and check out our new bike, the Ducati Polesmart 1000. It should also be worth mentioning that Ducati currently is dominating the MotoGP, especially since all of the championship contenders at the moment, Francesco Bagnaia, Jorge Martin, and I think Enea Bastianini, all of them are technically riding Ducatis. At least that's what they're riding in 2024. But anyway, here it is, the Ducati Polesmart, our new bike. I can definitely say vehicle designs back then were a lot more all-encompassing and stylish compared to what most of them are now. Not to say there aren't still stylish vehicles to look at, but I definitely think that older designs of vehicles are better. That's just the way it is with me. Anyway. So there is the bike we win from beating the original Riders tournament. And now, I think it's time for me to switch over to my Mercedes G-Wagon, because I want to. I think this is the car we are going to use for our next event. Although I will have to think about it, but I think this is the car we can use for our next event. But I will think about it. It's not guaranteed, but I'll think about it. So, the Big Players tournament will be our third to last tournament in the Tokyo Challenge. Stay tuned for more.